Good day, my friends. This is Father Joel Hason. Welcome to Knowing Fathers, Calling Others. I entered San Carlos Seminary in the year 1986. Bagong graduate lang ako ng high school. So, I am back here in the seminary where I studied. So, as I said, 1986, I entered San Carlos. 1996, after 10 years of formation, I was ordained priest on July 31, 1996 by the then Archbishop of Manila, Jaime Cardinal Sin. So nakaka 26 years na po ako sa pagpapare. You know, when the seminarians asked me to share with you the story of my vocation, last night I was reflecting on 26 years of my priesthood. At kagabi binasa ko yung kasaysayan ng pagtawag ng Diyos sa mga unang disipulo, the call of Peter in particular. You can find this in Luke chapter 5, verse 1 to 11. You know the story. Peter went on fishing. He was not able to catch any fish. And then there was this stranger standing by the river bank, telling him to cast his net into the open sea. And then after obeying him, he caught a great number of fish. And then he recognized it was the Lord that was calling him. Alam niyo, sa kwentong ito makikita natin apat na bagay na masasabi nating elemento ng pagtawag ng Diyos. I can call this the 4 elements of God's call. What is the first element? Conversion. You know, when I entered the seminary, tinanong ako ng pare, bakit mo gustong pumasok ng seminaryo? Ang unang sinabi ko doon sa pare, I want to convert people. I want to convert people. Pero what did I recognize when I was already in the seminary? You cannot give what you do not have. And so before converting others, I need to be converted first. Kailangan ko pala munang mamatay sa aking sarili. Kailangan ko pala munang mamatay sa aking pagkakasala, sa aking mga kahinaan. As I said, before I can convert others, I need to be converted first. So conversion reminds us that there is a need for a change of heart before you can be a changer of heart. That is what Peter did. Ganun lang nangyari kay Pedro. Kaya nga, di ba, nung una niyang nakilala ang Panginoon, anong sabi niya? Lord, leave me because I am a sinful man. Ganun ang unang dapat nating maramdaman. Hindi tayo karapat-dapat. Dapat makita natin na kailangan natin ng tagapagligtas. That is the first stage of conversion. And when you feel that you are a sinner, then it will lead you to your Redeemer. Ganun ang nangyari kay Peter eh. After realizing that he was a sinner, it brought him to Jesus, his Redeemer. So ganun din po ang nangyari sa akin sa seminaryo. I discovered that I need to be converted. I need a change of heart before I can be a changer of heart. Second element of my calling, I call it abundance. Ganon din ang tawag kay Peter, di ba? Si Peter noon, nandoon na lang siya sa pangpang ng karagatan. He was on the bank of the river. And then, Jesus invited him to go out into the sea. And then, anong nangyari? He was able to catch an abundance of fish. Alam nyo, ganyan kapag tumawag ang Panginoon, God will call us to an abundant life. And when I said abundance, hindi po material blessing ang tinutukoy ko dito. Because not all blessings are material and not all material things are blessings. When God calls you, He will give you a blessing beyond all your imagining. Kapag tinawag po tayo ng Panginoon, huwag nating isipin na tayo ay mawawalan. In fact, kapag tinawag tayo ng Panginoon, tayo ay magkakaroon. John 10:10, anong sabi ng Panginoon? I came that you may have life and have it in abundance. My dear friends, ganun ang pagtawag ng Panginoon. It is not a call to poverty. It is a call actually to abundance. An abundance of life in friendship with people, an abundance of life in friendship with God. Abundance. Pangatlong elemento, life. Life. You know, the gospel of the call of Peter happened in the Sea of Galilee. And the Sea of Galilee is the source of life. Yan ang pinagmumulan ng buhay nung panahon ng ating Panginoon. Pero, you know, the Sea of Galilee is alive. There is another sea in Israel that is popular, but it is dead. It is called the Dead Sea. Bakit patay yung Dead Sea? Kasi it doesn't give. Lahat ng tubig na tinatanggap niya, kinukuha lamang niya, nakakulob. And that is why the Dead Sea is dead. Nothing lives there. Why is the Sea of Galilee alive and flourishing? Because whatever water it receives from the Jordan River, it gives out. And therefore, water is always flowing. And that is why the Sea of Galilee is thriving. It is full of life. It is the source of life. Alam niyo po, ang pagpapari, ganun din. It is a call to life. Anong ibig sabihin ng buhay? A life of self-giving. Ang tawag ni John Paul II dito, now Saint John Paul II, the law of the gift. Ano pong ibig sabihin ng law of the gift? The more you give up your life, the more you will find it. In the measure that you give your life as a gift, in the same measure, you will also receive it back with interest. So yan yung pangatlong elemento. The call of Jesus is a call to life. And then the last element, it is a call to love. Kung niyo mapapansin, nung tinawag ni Jesus si Pedro, especially in the Gospel of John now, in the resurrection event, ano yung tanong ni Jesus kay Pedro? Peter, do you love me? Yun naman talaga ang bokasyon natin to love. And what do we mean when we say we are called to love? To fall in love with God. Why are we supposed to fall in love with God? Because when we fall in love with God, everything else will be ours. You know, I always tell this to young people. Don't fall in love with the world, because the world cannot give you God. But fall in love with God, because God can give you the world as well. Yan ang pagtawag ng Panginoon. It is a call to love. Let me end with a quotation from St. Augustine. Ang sabi ni St. Augustine, to love God is the greatest romance. To seek Him is the greatest adventure. And to find Him is the greatest human achievement. That is what I invite all of you to discover. Fall in love with God, seek God, and find Him. And you will discover the greatest romance, the greatest adventure, and the greatest human achievement.